Welcome back to Monday Night Raw. We're starting off with a little tag team championship action because I thought about this. And these guys never got a rematch for their titles they had to vacate due to visa issues.
Yeah.
But you know what? We
finally got the Canadian across the border.
well, you know, he's got dual citizenship. And it was Japan that was the problem.
He has dual citizenship in Japan.
Yes. But here we go. Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega seems like the type of guy that would just live in Wyoming. It's like, he would just live somewhere like out of the way.
The winner of this match will face Pretty Deadly at Extreme Rules.
Yes, boys.
Yes, boys. But Hangman Adam Page making his way to the ring. We've seen him in we saw him in King of the Ring. He had a
Did
pretty
you
good showing.
update who's to actually give him the...
I don't think he has the buckshot. It is a shame. Fuck. I know I might have. I might have before the King of the Ring.
Oh, was he?
He was in the tournament. I don't know how far he got. I can't remember. It's been so long since we recorded.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah,
the trio's interesting in Universe.
I think we actually finally put him as a trio.
Well, no. So Universe mode, you couldn't adjust their
Entrances.
Yeah, you couldn't adjust trios entrances. Maybe they put it in. The Damian Priest. Interesting that Rhea's the one leading right now.
I wouldn't say it's interesting. It seems
not your tag champs.
It seems appropriate.
But the tag team championships, Damian Priest potentially gonna lose both of his belts. Going
Within
from double
weeks of
belt
each other.
Damian, and then 2 weeks later, no belt Damian.
Finn's just been resting on his loins.
He's just been finger gun pointing. What can I say? You know, with this rebrand, you know, maybe we see a little club action, a little club reunion, if you will.
Factionist.
See, because the last I checked, I mean, you got a couple club members over there on SmackDown. Maybe
Got a few good brothers.
maybe some trades are in order potentially.
He wants my good brothers.
What's funny is I don't even like the Good Brothers.
Oh wow. Big LG. Also, their entrance is actually really cool. It's like their New Japan one.
Yeah. Do they in this game? Do they have Omens in the Sky as their theme, or do they have a new theme?
I don't remember.
We haven't seen them yet in Universe.
I gotta make sure the one's on my roster, but one we'll be seeing very, very soon.
I do have another suggestion for next season as well.
World Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. There's also a rumor they're supposed to be splitting those. Yeah.
That way we could get since we keep both drafting tag teams, even though there's only one tag team championship.
Yeah. I might keep my division thing.
Ooh.
Actually, kind of like it. It makes me remember easily who I want him for vie for what.
No, it's a very good system. It's smart. It's what I do in TEW. Is I keep everybody in like set divisions. Oh! Fireball punch there. Tag it in the Hangman. And I think this might be the first tag. Oh! As you say, is this the first tag we've seen all match? And immediately another tag. Rhea Ripley, of course, the X Factor on the outside. Priest, what a lariat.
Forever holding in brutality. Oh, Priest with
Jesus.
a big bell clap. Oh, reverse atomic drop to Hangman.
I did want to keep. So the reason I went with Aztec Warfare, by the way, for did I say I was going to announce these three today?
Yeah, you said you were going to announce who.
Well, this is the
who
first
bought out
match.
Raw.
This is the first match. So let's announce the first member of Aztec Warfare. You know, we'll talk about a lot of times.
Well,
we talk
have
about
you
people.
announced what? I don't
I
think
haven't.
you.
I'm going to announce that in the main event.
Oh,
I'm going to announce that in the main event. But you know, we talk often about who's the greatest of all time, who's the GOAT, if you will. So let's talk about the Billy Goat, because Will Ospreay is the first surprise entrant announced for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship Aztec Warfare. And we're not going with the Cody Rhodes Tattoo Championship belt. We're going classic IWGP belt.
I was so confused. I was like, oh, they did redesign it.
Yeah.
Oh, Cyclone Kick by Damian Priest.
That is a belt I want more than anything. Is the old IWGP belt. I fucking
so
love it.
Now.
Let's see.
Yeah, I don't think it's, no, that's the 50th anniversary.
I know.
I was gonna say this is like a super special edition.
I think this is like just super high quality. Holy shit. Now, if it was yen, I could see it, but I'm pretty sure that's still only like $280. God damn. I was not expecting that. $500. That's actually not that bad. That's about normal for a belt. It's a nice. I do like the IWGP US title as well.
Yeah, the US isn't.
But I've announced the championship redesigns. The championship belts will be going to the IWGP championship belts. So the US will be the IWGP US. The TV will actually become the Never Openweight Championship. Rhea distracted Kenny after a V-trigger, by the way.
Priest trying to
nice sidewalk slam.
make up the difference on that.
The women's, I'll look at the IWGP women's and see how that looks. If not, we'll see.
Might use the strong title instead.
I'm not big on the strong title. I don't like the purple belt.
I do. It makes it different than I do. I like that, and I like that about Stardom. Like all their belts are different.
Yeah, their belts are very unique, which I respect. Okay, TikTok, you gotta chill. It keeps on notifying me of things I don't care about.
Priest taking the time to mock Kenny Omega.
Kenny needs to get Hangman in there. Balor now getting in. A match I'd love to see. One. Oh. I will say it's entirely possible that after Extreme Rules, every single person in this match is in a singles division. Oh, that's a thing, too. The Cruiserweight title is coming out.
Oh, you're gonna the junior title?
Yeah, we're going to have the Junior Heavyweight Championship it'll be like sort of like rotating with the TV belt.
Okay.
So I think that'd be an interesting thing. Which means I'm going to have to go through the roster and figure out.
Yeah,
Oh,
God,
figure out who was juniors.
Which I think might honestly just be half your roster.
Probably is. Guys like Gable, for sure. I do keep forgetting I have Otis as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, where's the Alpha?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Double shoulder breaker.
Did you call it a shoulder break?
Yeah, I think so.
Shoulder tackle? There we go. One. No. Balor able to get the kick out here. Kenny
Balor
throwing up the too sweet.
The hot tag to Priest.
I feel like that throwing that too sweet up might be a little disrespectful to Balor there.
Oh yeah, Balor definitely threw one up in the corner. Both former leaders of Bullet Club.
Yeah. Two. No. Of course, I also have another leader of Bullet Club on my roster. I got Jay White.
Oh yeah. I have the other.
You have AJ. And Carl, which technically was the leader.
Yeah, for like the beginning.
What?
Wasn't he the leader in the beginning?
No, Balor was. Balor was the leader and the founder. So technically AJ Styles was never a leader of Bullet Club. He was the ace.
I feel like that kind of just pseudo makes you leader.
No, I agree. He's who the fans recognize as leader, but kayfabe-wise, Carl Anderson was the leader. Which is weird to me. It's like saying Okada's not the leader of Chaos.
Yeah, it's like saying it's... what is Evil? Is Evil Los Anglos?
Evil's Bullet Club.
Evil is Bullet Club. And he was champion.
Evil was technically a leader of Bullet Club as well.
Yeah, because he was.
Well, Jay was out. He was the leader during the COVID times.
Was it not Tama Tonga?
Tomo's never a leader. Tomo led the what is their fucking new group name? Empire of Pain? Maybe?
That's what I have Ron and Shane's name.
It is, which
I don't.
let's find out. I have a Google.
Do they still not just go by the Gorillas of Destiny?
That's their tag team name. Okay, yeah, we know he's in GOD, but he's in a faction as well.
Oh, Judgment Day.
Retaining. On Hangman, by the way. Yeah, it's weird. Because I could have sworn they were in another tag team with, like... Or they were in a faction, but I guess not. Because they're not in Bullet Club anymore. But let's move on to our next match. And announce the next member of the Aztec Warfare. And here we go. A showcase match. The winner of this will challenge for the IWGP United States Championship on the first episode of New Japan Pro Wrestling. It's going to be very interesting to see how the future of Monday Night Raw in New Japan collide.
Ooh, I mean, a man that feels right, firm into that strong style. Ilya Dragunov.
Absolutely, Dragunov, but he's not going to have some easy task ahead of him. He's not going to have an easy match here as he is facing an absolute legend in, come on, Randy Orton.
Randall Kenneth Orton.
I thought it was Keith.
What is that?
Kenneth? I thought it was Keith.
Oh, I think because that's what
It starts
Wood,
with a K. That's what
I think that's what Wood says. Young Randall.
Randall Keith Orton. Okay. All right, but you know, I think this is a good time to announce our next member of the IWGP World Aztec Warfare match. And, you know, why not talk about somebody who is an innovator? Somebody who everybody, it feels like, in modern wrestling took something from. And it's none other than Kenta. Which makes me very happy. Here's the thing. If I have to pick one of these three New Japan guys to win this, I feel like who I'm pulling for.
I'm surprised he wasn't at Forbidden Door.
Well, he apparently Tony didn't offer him enough money for the match with Punk. I think if you do the match against Punk, Kenta has to win.
I don't think he has. Because if they went one-on before and
I don't think they ever have.
Yeah. I mean, when Punk won, then I say,
Well, here's the thing. The whole story is Punk stole the GTS from Kenta. So, Jesus Christ, Dragunov.
Sickle Larry. Good God.
I think if you do the the idea of like this is the story we're going for, this is what we're building to, I feel like you have to I feel like you have to have Kenta win because the GTS is his. He fucking made the move. Like that. If you have Punk win, I feel like it kind of devalues the fact that, yeah, that's Kenta's move. He made the fucking move.
Well, I mean, you can kind of then look back and go into matches where they're just like, oh, this move versus this move. I mean, whether it be originator or not, I mean, it just constantly comes down to execution. Like, people say Shawn Michaels has the best super kick, even though he didn't invent the super kick.
Yes, but I feel like it's a bit different with the GTS. Because it's not like it's like the super kick is a super commonly used move.
I mean,
And did we ever have whoever made the super kick versus Shawn Michaels?
Doesn't Sammy Guevara basically does an inverted GTS? He just calls it the GTH.
So does Dijak though. It's the Feast Your Eyes.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, though. That's not the same move. Also, they do like a flip with it. It's different. It's similar but different.
I thought it's just an inverted version of it.
It's similar but different, I'd say. Because like he gets him up like he's gonna do a burning hammer. He does like almost like an AA style, and then
and he just lifts.
He clacks him in the face with a knee.
Yeah.
So I mean, an inverted would be like he has him up like that, and then he knees him in the back of the head. Which, by the way, Eric, I think it is, or Ivar, the skinnier one from the Viking Raiders. Eric. He had kneed Chad Gable in the back of the head, and that fucking move was sick. That was pretty brutal.
Yeah, he funny enough, he used to have a move called Death Row.
Yeah, he's good. The Viking Raiders, I think, have been. Oh God! So Randy Orton versus either Brady or Sami Zayn on the first episode of New Japan.
A legend in the waiting, a Viper primed for hunting.
It's gonna be very interesting to see how that goes. And let's get to that main event and announce the final participant. And we will see what New Japan Pro Wrestling roster member will be wrestling Pete Dunne.
Peter Dunne.
In the main event tonight. Here we go. The TV championship match. And this match also technically, even though we don't have the belts yet, will determine the first never open weight champion. It's going to be very interesting to see how that goes.
Especially with all these title changes, new frontier on the horizon.
But it's the ticking time bomb, Hiromu Takahashi. I think that, Daryl got torn up, remember? I did just realize there are a bunch of other I am going to write out a bunch of New Japan people, and I'm probably going to slightly steal your division system for the juniors. But oh my God, he's biting the belt. He can keep it. Come on, man. COVID's not done. It's still around.
Peter Dunne, former world heavyweight champion on SmackDown.
That's the real reason he hasn't won a belt.
He just keeps biting.
He just keeps biting all the belts. But Pete Dunne, the butcher weight, making his way to the ring.
Former U.S. champion, too.
This match, I feel like somebody would die. I feel like somebody would die in this match. Oh, that just reminded me. Judgment Day, by the way, getting the big win. So that means Judgment Day versus Pretty Deadly.
Yes, boys.
And, it is, honestly, it's kind of accurate. Hiromu's got
a really small head.
I'm going to pull up the New Japan roster. Just to... He's got a big head. He's got a big head to body ratio.
Why does Sonata looks like Haynes Miz in that one picture?
He basically is.
No, yeah, he just has kind of like a bigger head.
Yeah, he's got a big head to body ratio. Yeah, everybody seems to do it. Everybody makes a small head for Hiromu. Well, I guess that picture, he kind of has a small head to body ratio. I could see it. I could see it in that picture a bit better. But here we go. Bell rings. This match in real life, somebody would get murdered. I don't know who. Oh my God!
Running power.
Maybe it would be done.
Right out the blue. My God. Dunne is his first TV title defense. Will he be a quick turnaround champion like those few? Or
will it be a long term like, say, Brady or Damian Priest were?
Who were, I think, +5 on each.
Yeah. Damian Priest currently holding the record for most defenses. Of course, that will kind of, after this match, it'll kind of just reset.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be interesting.
He'll have the final record of the championship.
The main reason I'm doing it, so that Universe Mode can track properly.
Accurately.
Yeah. I know you mentioned SmackDown is going out over some changes.
Yeah, there's gonna be some more. It'll be more on the visual side. There'll be some visual changes.
Okay. I mean, like, we talking new belts? We talking new stage? What are we talking here?
We're talking new stage, and there might be a slight peppering up of the belts.
I respect it. Oh my!
Breaking the fingers.
Oh, and I can finally announce the final competitor of Aztec Warfare, the semi-main event of Extreme Rules. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada.
We can hear the coin drops from here. Is it weird to say that I feel like... No, it's not really that weird. I feel like New Japan would do a Forbidden Door thing with WWE before AEW.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Because New Japan and WWE are not direct competitors. But AEW and WWE technically are. Because they're both trying to corner the WWE market. Or the American market, yeah.
Also, I think, and funny enough to say, I think WWE would possibly pay more.
For New Japan? Probably.
No.
Depends who's making the business decision.
I think...
I don't think Vince would.
In looking at the gates that AEW has gotten, yeah.
Over the, I think Tony said it was like the third
largest
or second. It was the second largest Canadian gate ever, which is insane. It was the AEW's largest.
And knowing WWE, they would do it in a stadium.
Oh, 100%.
They would do it.
Was Forbidden Door not in a stadium?
I think it was where it might have been too. I think it was
Oh, super kick by Hiromu.
But like WWE would go to like SoFi Stadium, and they would go to like a stadium that can fit at least WrestleMania numbers.
I respect it. Oh, Hiromu going up top. No. Oh, he missed the senton. I was say Forbidden Door.
It was in the Scotiabank Arena.
So it wouldn't be that's not a stadium then.
It's where the Maple Leafs play and the Raptors play.
I think a hot take. AEW needs to go to different markets. They need to stop fucking going to Chicago.
Yeah, that stadium. With basketball, it only fits 20,000. With standing room 21.
Okay, it's still good. Really good amount of people, but oh shit.
But WWE would go to SoFi.
Yeah,
and
I can see that.
Oh,
what was that?
And if they had to do some of the same even stipulations that like New Japan had, like no champions going against champions, so he would have had like Sonata versus the likes of like.
Trying to think, AJ. No.
AJ versus Okada. That's bad. But you could have had
Or
Sonata
Kenny.
versus Shinsuke.
I mean, or Kenny, because he's technically on New Japan as well. Kenny versus AJ, I think, is more money match. Purely, you can do Kenny versus Seth another time. AJ Styles winding down. You have the story.
I mean, you have the story, but I feel like AJ Okada would be, or actually, if he was
Seth Okada.
Orton Okada.
Also would be a banger. Orton Tanahashi.
Orton Naito.
Yes, that's it. That's the play. And then Cena Tanahashi.
But like, also like,
that should be a good. That'd be a good podcast episode.
That would be just
booked a WWE versus
AEW, like Forbidden
Door. WWE. Are we doing AEW or New Japan?
New Japan Forbidden Door. I mean, AEW would just be the next one.
The next episode. Look at that. Podcast comes back next week.
We're already getting top of 3 and Butch
keeps it together with an Xplex, I believe. I don't think he hit the bitter end.
Retains and gets his first title defense.
And is now the never open weight champion. Pretty good showing.
Never. Yeah.
But you know what? Let's move on to SmackDown in the go home show for Extreme Rules.